What if I told you that Outlander Season 8 isn't just another chapter, but the end of everything we know about Claire and Jamie's story? Rumors are spreading like wildfire. Leaks hint at a heartbreaking twist that could change the Outlander universe forever. Secret filming photos, strange timeline clues, and a shocking goodbye that no one expected. Fans are whispering that Season 8 might not only close the circle, but also break it. So, what exactly did they find out? Let's dive deep into the leaks that reveal the truth behind the final season of Outlander. As Outlander Season 7 came to a close, fans were left hanging between heartbreak and hope. Claire and Jamie were once again caught in the middle of chaos, the American Revolution tearing through their lives. Loyalties tested, and time itself beginning to feel fragile. The last time we saw them, they had survived yet another storm, but it felt different this time. The air around them carried a heavy silence, as if the story itself was holding its breath. Season 7 showed us the deep scars left by years of war, loss, and separation. We saw Brianna and Roger trying to build a peaceful life in their own time, while still haunted by the past. Their children became more than just symbols of hope. They became the bridge between centuries. And that bridge, according to new leaks, is about to play a much bigger role in Season 8. One of the biggest unanswered questions from Season 7 was the mysterious sound. Brianna's son heard a faint echo that didn't belong in their time. Some fans brushed it off as a creative moment, but new sources claim that this small detail was the setup for a massive time travel twist in Season 8. Reports suggest that the final season will explore a hidden timeline, one that ties directly back to the early days of Claire's journey through the stones at Craigh. According to insider leaks from the production set in Scotland, several scenes were filmed near locations that haven't appeared since Season 1, including the standing stones and the ruins where Claire first disappeared. This isn't just nostalgia. The crew has reportedly rebuilt some of the old sets, which means we could be returning to the moment that started it all. But there's a darker side to it too. Whispers say that Claire may face a choice between changing history or accepting her fate once and for all. Another clue came from an interview with Sam Heughan, who hinted that everything comes full circle. Fans instantly connected this to the original prophecy mentioned in earlier seasons, the one that spoke of a love that time itself cannot hold. What if Season 8 finally reveals the meaning behind that prophecy? So as we head into the final season, the question isn't just whether Claire and Jamie will survive. It's whether their love can truly transcend time again, or if this time, stones will demand a price that even they can't pay. The leaks say it's going to be emotional, shocking, and unlike any Outlander season before. And if the rumors are true, we might finally learn the truth about how it all began and how it must end. The biggest shock from the Outlander season 8 leaks isn't a death, a betrayal, or even a new villain. It's time itself. According to multiple leaks floating around fan circles and insider reports, the final season may bend the rules of time travel in ways we've never seen before. It's not just about stepping through the stones anymore. This time, time fights back. Sources claim that Season 8 will open with Brianna and Roger discovering a strange pattern in their children's behavior. Moments when the kids seem to know things they shouldn't. One rumor describes a chilling scene where Brianna's daughter sketches the standing stones, even though she's never seen them. Another leak mentions a clock that runs backward, a quiet symbol of time unraveling. These small, eerie details suggest that the connection between the past and the present is starting to collapse. Insiders also claim that Claire begins to sense this shift. She starts hearing echoes of voices from the future, faint whispers that grow louder each episode. Some believe this is the universe trying to warn her. Others think it's Jamie's spirit reaching through time. Whatever it is, it pushes Claire to return to Craigh one last time, despite knowing what it might cost her. One particularly haunting rumor says that Claire's medical journal, the one she's been writing since the early seasons, becomes the key to the time fracture. In Season 8, Brianna allegedly finds that same journal, aged and weathered, hidden inside an old chest from the 1700s. But here's the twist. It contains entries dated after Claire's supposed death. If this leak is real, it means that Claire has found a way to send messages across time, even from beyond her own lifetime. And then there's Jamie. Leaked set photos from Scotland show Sam Heughan in a costume eerily similar to the one he wore in the earliest episodes, standing by the stones. In the mist, alone. Could this mean that Jamie, too, finds a path through time? Fans are debating whether it's a dream, a memory, or something far more extraordinary. Jamie, traveling to find Claire. In her own era, the twist might not be a simple trip through time. One theory suggests that time begins to loop the events of the first season repeating, but with subtle, heartbreaking differences. Imagine Claire stepping through the stones again, only to find that she's both the traveler and the guide, meeting her past self in a cycle that never truly ends. If these leaks are true, Season 8 won't just close the story. It will rewrite everything we thought we knew about time travel in Outlander. The stones may no longer be portals, but mirrors, showing Claire and Jamie the lives they could have had, the moments they lost, and the sacrifices time demanded. The final journey might not be about escaping time anymore. It might be about finally understanding it. Every great story has its heartbreak. According to the latest leaks, Outlander Season 8 will deliver one that fans will never forget. The whispers from behind the scenes say this will be the season when a beloved character meets their final goodbye, and it might not be who everyone expects. Most fans assume Jamie Fraser's time is coming. For years, the series has hinted that his fate is tied to tragedy. The dream Claire once had, seeing Jamie's ghost standing by her window in 1940s. Scotland has always been the story's unsolved mystery. Now, leaks suggest that Season 8 will finally explain it. And the truth could be devastating. Insiders from the Scotland set revealed that several night shoots involve Sam Heughan dressed in 18th century clothes, standing near a recreated 1940s street. That detail alone has sent the fandom into chaos. Could this mean that Jamie's ghost isn't a vision or dream, but a final, desperate crossing through time? Some reports even describe a scene where Claire feels a pull in the air, a connection that leads her to a place where time bends for love one last time. But not all leaks agree. Some say that it's Claire who will face the final farewell. In one rumored scene, she returns to Craigh during a violent storm, determined to set the timeline right, even if it means she can't come back. Another insider described it as a choice between her life and the future of her family. If this leak is true, it means Claire may sacrifice herself to protect the generations that came after her. Fans are split. Some believe Jamie will finally rest, completing the ghost prophecy. Others think Claire will become a timeless figure, her essence tied forever to the stones that began her journey. There's even a theory that both of them die, but in different times. Two souls, forever separated by centuries, yet forever linked through love. A leaked script excerpt, which has circulated in fan groups, allegedly includes a chilling line from Jamie: "If time takes you from me, then time will have to answer to me." It's a perfect summary of the show's heart: love against the impossible. Whether this line is real or not, it captures the emotional weight Season 8 promises to deliver. This rumored exit isn't about shock value. It's about closure. The show has always been about two people defying time, war, and death to be together. But maybe Season 8 is where they finally find peace, not by escaping time, but by becoming part of it. Whatever happens, the leaks agree on one thing. Outlander's final season will end with a moment so powerful, it will echo across every timeline. A farewell that feels both tragic and eternal. The moment whispers of Outlander Season 8 leaks hit the internet, the fandom exploded, not with anger, but with emotion, confusion, and endless theories. For a show built on mystery and love that bends through time, fans are treating every rumor like a coded message from the past. Reddit threads are bursting with timelines and prophecy charts, and TikTok edits are turning supposed final moments into cinematic heartbreaks. One fan theory gaining massive traction claims that the series will come full circle, with Claire becoming the very woman who first warned herself not to go near the stones. It's a haunting idea. What if the woman shouting in the mist back in Season 1 was actually an older Claire, trapped between centuries? Fans are piecing together visual clues, pointing out how both women had the same voice, the same desperate tone. If true, it means the story was never linear. it was a loop waiting to close. Another theory paints a different fate, that Jamie never truly dies. According to some devoted fans, his spirit becomes anchored in time because of Claire's love. They suggest the ghost we saw in the very first episode wasn't the end, but a beginning. Jamie waiting for Claire before her first journey through the stones. This would mean Season 8's finale could tie the entire saga back to that eerie night in Inverness, where everything began. There's also a growing theory about Brianna's children. Many believe they'll become the next generation of travelers, bridging the old world and the new. One viral fan post even suggested that one of them might accidentally open a new portal, starting another story centuries ahead. It's a bittersweet thought that Outlander might end, but its legacy could continue through their bloodline. Of course, not everyone is ready for goodbyes. Some fans are holding on to hope that the leaks are part of a clever misdirection by the showrunners. They point out that Outlander has surprised audiences before, like when Murtagh was brought back after his book Death. Maybe, just maybe, the leaks are meant to stir emotion, while the real ending waits hidden behind studio walls. Fan communities have turned these leaks into art, digital paintings of Claire and the Stones, poems about Jamie's ghost, and fan videos titled Love Beyond Time. It's not just speculation anymore. It's a shared act of saying goodbye. The fandom doesn't argue about whether Claire or Jamie dies. They debate what it means, and perhaps that's what makes Outlander different. It's never just about the past or the future. It's about how love survives in both. As one fan wrote on a forum, if they die, they'll only go where time can't follow. That line alone could be the perfect ending, not just for a show, but for a love story that refused to fade. When the rumors started spreading, fans weren't sure what to believe until the clues began surfacing from the Outlander set itself. What was once speculation suddenly turned into something far more real. Filming photos, interviews, and even production slips have begun painting a clearer picture of what's to come in. Season 8, the most talked about clue, came from behind-the-scenes shots taken in the Scottish Highlands. Fans noticed that the production crew had returned to the original Craigh filming site, the place where Claire first touched the stones. This sparked a wildfire of discussion. Why rebuild that location if not for a full-circle moment? Drone photos leaked on social media show a misty moor, standing stones glimmering under the gray sky, and an older version of Claire's medical satchel lying in the grass. It looks like the story is about to loop back to where it began. Then came the interview that changed everything. During a radio appearance in Glasgow, Sam Heughan was asked about the final season. He smiled and said, "Sometimes endings are beginnings you don't recognize yet." That one line sent the fandom into meltdown. Was he hinting that Jamie might find a way through time? Or that the story might end not in death, but in rebirth? A different time, a different life, yet the same love. Catriona Balfe also fueled the fire when she told The Guardian. Claire's final chapter feels like destiny finally catching up. She didn't clarify what that meant, but combined with filming reports of her near the stones during storm sequences, many believe the final episode will center on Claire's last journey through time, one that might not bring her back. Crew insiders have also hinted that some of the filming took place in locations that resembled post-war Scotland, specifically around Inverness, which hasn't been shown in years. That alone suggests we're going back to the 1940s, possibly to reveal how Claire's story connects to the ghostly figure seen by her window. All those years ago, production list reveals something else. 2. A working title for the final episode. It's rumored to be called Echoes Through Time, though it hasn't been confirmed. The title fits perfectly with everything the leaks suggest. Time bending, stories repeating, love echoing through generations. Even the smallest clues like costume designs, returning to earlier styles, or the soundtrack featuring themes from Season 1 hint that the creators are closing the loop. It's a poetic way to end one of television's most emotional journeys. The combination of verified filming reports and these cryptic cast comments tells us one thing. Outlander Season 8 isn't just a conclusion. It's a reflection, a final walk through the memories, losses, and loves that shaped Claire and Jamie's story. Every story must find its ending. But Outlander has never been about endings. It's been about returns. Leaks hint that Season 8 won't close with a clean goodbye, but with a haunting echo that will stay long after the final frame fades to black. According to those who claim to have seen early cuts of the finale, the last episode begins where it all started. The stones, the mist, and the quiet hum of time waiting to be broken as the story reaches its end. Claire stands once more before Craigh done. The air around her feels alive, like time itself is breathing. She clutches the same journal she's written in since her first journey, now filled with both memories and farewells. The whispers from beyond the stones grow louder. Some say it's Jamie's voice. Others say it's the future calling her home. But Claire smiles, not with fear, but with peace. For the first time, she understands the rhythm of time. It doesn't take, gives. It repeats until love is ready to let go. Rumors suggest the final scene mirrors the opening of Season 1, a quiet Scottish morning, the camera panning across the hills. But this time, the focus shifts. A figure appears near the stones, a young woman, curious, unaware of the world waiting on the other side. Some leaks claim it's Brianna's daughter. Others think it's Claire herself, reborn in another era. The meaning is left open, like a door left slightly ajar between centuries. The final words, according to a supposed leak of the last script page, belong to Claire. Her voice echoes softly. Love doesn't end. It only waits. Then the screen fades to black, and the faint sound of the stones hums one last time. Fans who've followed this journey from the beginning will feel that ache, the mix of beauty and sorrow that only Outlander can deliver. It's not about who lived or died. It's about the way time bends to love's will, and how some hearts never stop searching, even across centuries, as the credits roll. One final image reportedly appears. Jamie's ghost, standing in the mist, looking toward the horizon. The faintest smile crosses his face before he disappears into the fog, as if to say, "It's all right. She found me." And just like that, Outlander ends, not with goodbye, but with the kind of silence that feels eternal. To make this Outlander Season 8 faceless video truly unforgettable, the visuals and sound design must work like the heartbeat of the story, quiet, emotional, and hauntingly beautiful. This section isn't just technical direction. It's the mood, the soul, the cinematic rhythm that carries every word of your script. Start with visual storytelling that feels like a dream slowly remembering itself. Use sweeping drone shots of mist-covered Scottish hills, empty roads, and flickering candlelight in stone rooms. Blend these with soft zooms into symbols of time, pocket watches, clock hands, old letters, or rippling water. For each leak or theory, the background visuals should subtly shift tone, warm amber hues for love and memory, cold, gray, and blue for loss and mystery, because this is a faceless video. The narration must be the emotional anchor. Choose a calm, grounded voice, mature, steady, and heavy with emotion. Avoid radio-style excitement. The tone should feel like a storyteller sitting by a fire, revealing secrets that were never meant to be told. Every pause should carry weight, letting the viewer feel the ache in the silence. For music, layer a Gaelic-inspired instrumental track, something soft, haunting, and string-driven. Harp, violin, and low cello create the perfect emotional tension. Let the music breathe under your narration, rising during major leaks or revelations, then fading into echoes when a secret is revealed. Near the finale, shift the tone into something ethereal, a blend of hope and goodbye. Think of music that sounds like time standing still. Use text overlays with elegant serif fonts, fading slowly in and out, matching the show's aesthetic. Instead of bright titles, use soft white or golden hues over shadowy backgrounds. Words like the final goodbye, love through time, or echoes await can appear briefly to punctuate emotional moments. Transitions should feel organic, no harsh cuts. Use crossfades, light leaks, or dissolves that mimic fog rolling across the screen. If possible, include faint whispers or distant clock ticks between sections. These audio cues tie back to the time theme, and make your video feel immersive. For end credits, let the screen fade to black slowly while the faint sound of wind passes through the stones. Add the final line, "Love doesn't end. It only waits." It's in small text at the bottom center. Hold for 3 seconds before fading out completely. This isn't just a spoiler video. It's a cinematic eulogy for a story that shaped a decade of television. With the right blend of tone, imagery, and emotion, your faceless narration will feel like an echo from another time. The perfect goodbye to Outlander.